Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I got 10 more grapes left. Sorry for those of you watching in the future. Six more grapes left. Four more grapes. That was a big one. Okay. Hello, Meruan. All right, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. Bitcoin dominance. Oh, Bitcoin's back above 58. Okay. Oh, that was Bitcoin market cap. Bitcoin dominance still moving, everybody. Bitcoin dominance. New 2024 high continues to rise. Hello, everybody. Let's see here. Good afternoon, JN. Hello, Redemption. Hello, Chad. Rockfort. Hello. Good afternoon, Jeff. What's up, Andres? Mark, afternoon. Dominance is killing me. It's almost over. Hello, Tino. Hello, Maxim and Neil. And whoever else said hi to me already. I am live on YouTube and on TikTok. Bro, save us. Do you have still the prediction? $80,000. So good afternoon, Sam. Hello, Alan, Wajid, Kaspa or Akash. My guess would be Kaspa. Guys, this is a week that I'm going to speak with a lot less certainty. Hello, Chill. It's Monday on TikTok. It's Monday where I am. Alephium update and targets. I don't have a new price target for Alephium under a scenario where Bitcoin hits $80,000. One thing I will tell you, the Alephium chart looks a lot better than a lot of other cryptos right now. So thank you, user 358. 50 base point or 25, you think? That's a good question. I don't know. All right, so CME FedWatch tool. Let me look up. What's up, Chris? Why so late? Yeah, why am I so late today? I had a dentist appointment. I got a filling on one of my teeth, and I couldn't talk. I had very slurred speech. I tried to mask it as much as possible in the video that I made, in the TikTok that I made, but I was struggling, so it would have been rough. So I thought it was Tuesday and Thursday. No, I'm taking off Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, for TikTok. I go live on YouTube and TikTok on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'm not going to go live during the day, but I do have my members only live stream Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube. And so give me a second here while I process some thoughts here. For my members only live stream, recently at least, because there's not a ton of people in the members only live stream because everything's so boring, I do a subscriber only live chat. So people who regularly want to tune in on my live stream, you can tune in, but you can't chat. So 61% chance that they're going to cut by 50 basis points. That seems insane to me. And that makes me a little bit nervous. All right, would the market pop off of a 50 basis point cut? Benji, I'll get to you in a second. Yes, but I'm a little bit nervous. I'm nervous that it would spook the markets, and I'm nervous about the carry trade because we're squeezing that window down with the carry trade with Japan. And so I don't know. Yeah, 50% is not good. You said to ask you about that Elizabeth Warren in your last video. Elizabeth Warren, I think she's just posturing. She's saying that she wants a 75 basis point cut. I think that's because she really doesn't want Donald Trump to win. That's all. So I don't think it's because she's actually concerned about the economy. She wants things to be propped up until the election. That's not a difficult thing for me to say based off of everything that I've seen Elizabeth Warren say here. So Top 5 coins that I hold. Bitcoin, I really don't know. I have like $3,000 of a bunch of different cryptocurrencies. So still XRP until it breaks out. What do you think about the chain swap current chart? And guys, again, I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. I can't keep up with all the comments on TikTok, but I can on YouTube. So head on over there, World War Bitcoin. Let me look up chain swap. Flow price prediction, I don't have one anymore. I did make a price target video on my YouTube channel. So let me see. Chain swap. I mean, chain swap bounced. I think chain swaps bottomed out. It's just I want to wait a little bit more until the larger cap cryptos pump. So I do think it bottomed out, August 5th or September, something like that. So do you still see Ethereum at 80, 90? No, JF, no. I made a video talking about my price targets are toast. Okay, so 2025 is not going to be a good year, I don't think. But then when rates bottom out and the money printers turned on, I think Bitcoin's going to do very well, and altcoins will follow suit. So what do you think will happen if they cut it by 50 basis points? It could be priced in. Maybe it's priced in. Guys, I don't have any predictions for what happens. Nothing will surprise me. If the market just shoots off like a rocket, that wouldn't surprise me. If there was a massive dump after the rate cuts were announced, that also would not surprise me. I cannot. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren, is she Native American? She's like 1/1000th Native American. I don't remember the exact amount, but I can't. Guys, I'm not going to pretend to know what's going to happen, exactly what's going to happen the moment they cut rates. Anything's possible. Hey, Unique Birds, any thoughts on Cetus? It's the #1 TVL DEX on Sui. No, I don't know anything about it other than what you just said, Tom. But I do like TVL in general. I like high TVL cryptos, so that sounds good. Can you explain the difference between basis points and impact in the basis points and impacts? The difference, I don't know what you mean by the difference in the basis points and impacts. I think a 25 basis point rate cut is a sign that there's confidence in the market. A 50 basis point rate cut could be interpreted as there's trouble on the horizon. So that's probably the biggest thing that I fear. My preference would be a 25 basis point rate cut and an ending of quantitative tightening to the tune of $25 billion a month. Where can you see Crow going to this year? Maybe a 2024 high. So what's the high for crypto.com this year? 18 cents. I would think so. Maybe 25 cents, something like that. Buy now or wait for 52K area. I would buy some now. I really, are we done with 52K? Probably not. Maybe not. I don't want to say probably not. Maybe not. Maybe we go back down to 52K after Wednesday here. I just don't know. I would buy, if I had $10,000, I guess I'd buy 2,000 before the rate cuts and then see what happens. So, you're welcome, Marwan. What do you think of Dia? Is Dia a crypto? Because, I don't know what Dia is. How do I see RSR? I like RSR fundamentally. I don't have any analysis on it. I don't think I have a chart on TradingView here. I'm not going to pull up a new chart on it. I like RSR. Oh, here it is. So let's see. Oh, man, RSR reserve rights. The chart's a little bit stronger than I would have thought, and it's clearly putting in higher highs and higher lows. Broken through a downtrend, and now RSR looks like it's back testing that downtrend. I would say right now is actually a pretty good time to get in on RSR reserve rights. So what do you think is more probable, pump or dump, probability-wise? I've got nothing for you, man. 25 bulls and 50 mega bulls. Ooh, I don't know, Juna. I don't know. You think MAGA is done? I think Politify meme coins peaked already, every one of them. I don't think they're coming back for the election. I would get out. I mean, maybe they'll have a bit of a retrace leading up to the election, but I mean, the election is like 50 days away and they're still not pumping. I'd be very nervous holding any Politify meme coins right now. So, thoughts on Okta, don't know enough. Do you think Aerodrome will hit over $10? It's possible. It's possible. I'm loving KO. Are you talking about the Coca-Cola stock? What's KO? What do you think Bitcoin dominance will top out at now? 57%. You know what? That's ETH isn't dying. I know it feels like that. Just wait until Bitcoin dominance tops out. So Bitcoin dominance, the chart that I have on TradingView here, it's 57.82%. That doesn't include stable coins. And right now, it seems to me like it's very likely that Bitcoin's dominance will go above 60. But you got to remember, the final move, yeah, KO is Coca-Cola stock. I'm talking crypto on this live stream. The final move in 2020 to a peak in Bitcoin dominance was an aggressive move up in Bitcoin's price. So it doesn't have to be that Bitcoin dominance peaks in a dump in cryptos. I don't think that's how it's going to happen. So where would Bitcoin dominance peak if it's at 58% right now? Maybe it would go to the mid 60s or something like that. But that would be again a move up in Bitcoin, and that would be the final move. Do I think price is being suppressed? Not necessarily. I think the price, we got a little too ahead of ourselves in early 2024. So she is micro-capped on her Native American DNA. There we go. Market makers messing with us this pump, then 60K, then pump before the FOMC. We'll see. LCX and AOs to new all-time high. I would say with a little bit more confidence, LCX. We'll see about AOs. These AI coins, they're still up big time from their bear market bottoms. That makes me a little bit nervous about them, a little bit. But I can still see them doing well. LCX, I'm convinced, has bottomed out. Which one is better, Ethereum or Bitcoin now? Bitcoin for the next month. Maybe 2 months. After that, Ethereum. Let's see. Thoughts on Sui recently pumping. Is Sui pumping? What would you like to see before the rate cut? No move or dump. I don't want to see a dump before the rate cuts. Although looking at stochastic and all that on the daily charts, stochastic RSI on a lot of cryptos is overbought, including Bitcoin. So my expectation is that we would be down or flat over the next 2 days. So if that's the case, I would not expect a big buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. Yeah, 50 basis points priced in. It might be. Where do you think ETH will bottom if we go to bear markets? If we go now, I mean, I'm pretty bloody. I'm pretty bad for 2025. I'm pretty down on 2025 in general. So if Ethereum peaked at $4,000 in 2024 and it's not going any higher, I would expect Ethereum to bottom out under $1,000. But I think we have one more move left in us. So can you make your case for bearish 2025? I like how you explain things. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a few minutes on this. I'm sorry for those of you asking questions, especially if you're dying to get your questions answered. All right, I'm also gonna flip my screen on TikTok here, so bear with me for a second. Here we go. Federal funds effective rate. Let me adjust some things here. So federal funds effective rate historically, you can see after significant hiking cycles, whenever they start cutting rates, we enter a recession. The light gray here is a recession. And so some people say that there's exceptions to this. They'll point to 1995 and 1998. They cut rates in 1995. Yeah, they cut it by like 1%. And they cut rates in 1998, again, by 1%. I don't count those at all. You could make a case for 1984. This is the strongest case you could make. In 1984, we didn't enter a recession, but that's not a significant increase. That's not all that significant in comparison to rate hikes that we've seen in the past and the hiking and bottoming out. So let me show you something. And I'm stealing this content from this guy on X. Most people are comparing right now to 1990. Not most people. People who don't think we're about to enter a recession are comparing 1995 to 1998. Or comparing now to 1995 and 1998. But let me show you this post right here. I've received countless comments and requests to compare 2024 to 1995 and 1998. These are the years when the Fed cut rates and the stock market continued to rally. And so these people are saying that the stock market, some people are saying the stock market is going to continue to rally, and that crypto is going to have a big rally in 2025. I disagree. I think 2025 is going to be bad. The reason why I think it's going to be bad, again, looking historically, whenever they cut rates, a large majority of the time, we enter a recession within 0 to 12 months. And so let's compare now to 1995 and 1998. Fed's first rate cut, July 6, 1995, September 29th, 1998. It went from 6% down to 5.25%. So 75 basis points is how much it went down total, both times. In 2024, we're projected to go down from 5.25% to 3%. That's a much more significant decrease. And the way that it always works out in actuality is that it's going to be more than 3% or lower than 3%. So 3% is a pipe dream. That's not happening. But look at 1995. Unemployment rate was at 5.7%, down from 6.9% in 1995. In 1998, it was 4.57%, down from 5.19%. In 2024, it's 4.2%, up from 3.49%. And you're going to notice a trend here of good economic factors when they cut rates in 1995 and 1998 to bad economic factors when in 2024, except for inflation. Inflation's the only one, but when inflation goes down, they cut rates. So 1995 it was unchanged. 1998 it was down 1.5%. In 2024, it's down 0.85%. That's the only good one. All right, good, and we know that inflation is not really 2.25% anyway. U.S. housing starts, 1995, 1.46 million, up from 1.25 million. 1.59 million in 1998, up from 1.46 million. 2024, U.S. housing starts, 1.29 million, down from 1.48 million. U.S. leading economic activity trending up is healthy. 79.06 up from 69.75. 88.14 up from 80.16. 2024, 100.4 down from 113. U.S. existing home sales, this is the last one. 4 million up from 3.83 million. 98, 4.98 million up from 4.13 million. 2024, 3.95 million, down from 4.7 million. And there's lots of other things you could point to. Follow this guy, Brett_ETH. Like I said, I was stealing it from him. So the question historically, what happens when they cut rates? Could we be cutting rates into strength? No, we are not cutting rates into strength. We are cutting rates into economic weakness. People are going to point at GDP. Okay. GDP on the heels of massive inflation. Sure, you want to point to that, that's fine. But I see more signs of weakness than strength, which means that the Fed rate cuts coming in 2 days is cutting into weakness and not strength. Okay, I spent more time on that than I had hoped. Let me flip my camera. Guys, I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. I cannot answer every question on TikTok. I can on YouTube, though. Inflation the last 2 years has to be close to 50% at least. I wouldn't be surprised. What will Bitcoin bottom out in 2025? I'm saying around $30,000. Please check TokenFi. Not right now. I'm sorry, man. I just want to check the charts of cryptos that I'm more familiar with. And Sui looks strong. Guys, I've been telling you guys, August 5th was the bottom for these altcoins, for a lot of altcoins. Do you not think there's a difference between this rate cut and previous ones? I just spent 5 minutes explaining the difference between this one and 95 and 98. You know, this is very similar. This is more similar to 2007, and it's similar to 2019. So I know you aren't a fan of DOT, but short term, does the chart look good to you? Let me check out Polkadot. Do you like ABT? Yeah, I like ArcBlock a lot. Yes. I think it's going to do very well. Short term, the chart for Polkadot still looks terrible. Hey, Alex. Hey, what's up, Bull? Trying to watch your live from 40K feet over Minnesota now. Not so good reception. It must be on my end. That's a joke. Good to see you, though, Bull. Trump. What about Trump? Trump. If Trump wins, that'll be a nice short-term pop. Okay. In your humble opinion, after rate cuts, will it go up or down? I don't know. You know, here's the thing. I'm bullish for October. I am bullish for October. I'm bullish for November. Even if Kamala wins, I am bullish for November. After that, maybe December will be a good month, but after that, I'm not so confident. I think meme coins will run into 2025. So, do you have an ABT price prediction? I don't know. Elizabeth Warren calling for 75 rate cut is so bearish. Christopher, I went back and forth on that. Here's the deal. Elizabeth Warren, she's a millennial, and I got to be careful. Elizabeth Warren is your typical 75-year-old millennial. And what does that mean? That means that when I hear her talk, she sounds like all of my friends in their mid-30s who are liberal. Okay, she's not smart at all. She is highly emotional. She really cares about her team winning. And so AO's the $15, probably not. Her incentive for calling for a 75 basis point rate cut is that she wants the Democrats to win. That's all. Price prediction for 2024, Bitcoin, $80,000. Injective to new all-time high this year. Man, it needs to break a downtrend still. So Trump the fixer, no, he's not going to be able to fix it. And listen, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm voting for the guy who they tried to assassinate twice, okay? He has my vote, but he's not going to be able to fix this. Not even Trump. Injective has to break a downtrend before I say anything new on whether or not it's going to hit a new 2024 high. I think it will, but do you think ABT will reach new highs? Yeah, new highs for ABT. Jasmine, very bullish on Jasmine still. I like Jasmine a lot. So Solana, goodbye now. Wait, let me see. Alex, let's say you got 10K. Which coins would you invest in to turn into 40, 50K? I think you have a wide variety of options. Maybe Jasmine. I'd go for some risk. You know, some meme coin, HEEHEE. I can't give you 5 right now. So let me look at Solana's chart. Inspect, don't know enough. If a recession does happen, where should we invest our money? I mean, I'm going to play the stock market and try to sell covered calls, you know, like selling covered calls on Walmart. I think Walmart will hold up well. And I am talking about Walmart, the stock. So Solana, it's at 130. What's going to happen with Solana? I mean, I've been saying 126. This level has held up very well. I think it's going to go to 126 again. That's where I would get in on Solana. So render looks ready to break out. Hold on a second. Yeah, that makes sense. You need to make a video on all of this again so I can share. Yeah, sure thing, Tom. That's not a bad idea. We're cutting into weakness, why do you expect the market to pop? Because it always does. It usually does. It usually does. What was I looking at? Render. And again, for those on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Render, is it ready to pop? I think it bottomed out on August 5th, just like most other altcoins. So maybe it's ready to pop. Volume's low. This is probably going down to 425, 426, something like that before it pops higher. So I'd be setting a limit order at 426 for Render. It's not yet ready. Let's see, quant price prediction. Oh man, I made the mistake of making a price prediction on quant earlier this year. Hello, Benji. Quant does what quant does. I don't have one. What do you think of FTM? It's good to make money off of. It's, Walmart version of, oh man, the FTM chart. Now, there's a couple of things. The FTM chart looks very bullish right now, but there's a lot of resistance above for FTM. Link price prediction, I'm not super bullish on Link. Maybe 2x from where it is right now. There is a lot of resistance above for FTM. If it can break through these levels here, I mean, it's right now, literally right now at a point of resistance. So I don't know what to say. Maybe wait for some kind of at some point I'd want to be getting in on FTM. It does look bullish. So Pat's looking good. They're looking like not the worst team in the NFL. So I'm happy about that. Aerodrome. Let's look at Aerodrome real quick. 65.7 cents. So Aerodrome is another one. I think it bottomed out on July 5th. So it's very close. It's close to a level that I want to get in on. 61.5 cents is where I would want to get in on it. We'll see. I'm not saying that some kind of an explosion in price is imminent. Volume's also low for Aerodrome. So Bitcoin price prediction for end of 2025. How about $42,000? Palm AI. I have nothing on Palm. Thoughts on ICP? Let me look at the ICP chart real quick. ICP, last time I checked, was looking pretty strong. So let's see here, 2640. Oh, wait, no. I was looking at how long I've been live. It's broken through the downtrend. So right now, man, there's a lot of juicy entries if you're willing to be patient. I think these will fill right now, next couple of days at least. 750, around 750, I'd be interested in getting in on ICP. I think it's going to put in a higher low somewhere around there. And who knows? I mean, maybe there'd be a sell-off after an initial sell-off after the rate cuts, and it'll wick really hard below. But I think that I wouldn't be surprised if there was just something that would scare a bunch of people on that day. So, yeah, Aero looks okay right now. Aerodrome. How far can Pendle go? New 2024, new all-time high for Pendle. Let me see what Pendle looks like right now. 318. So, it did put in a higher high. Maybe this fib here. What fib is that? Oh, that's from its previous all-time high. I don't have a new entry. Maybe a certain fib. Maybe like 292, 293. But I think Pendle looks pretty good right now. Do you think ICP will get to about $22 in the next few months? That sounds about right. Yeah. Where's the volume? I don't see the volume for Pendle. I don't know. Great TVL, Aero Great TVL, yeah. Arbitrum all-time high this year. We'll see. Arbitrum is pretty inflationary. Will October be Rectober again? Daro, when has October ever been Rectober? What are you talking about, man? October is historically the most consistently bullish month of the year. There have only ever been 2 negative months for October. And those were the depths of the 2014 and 2018 bear markets. Other than that, even the 2022 bear market, which was one of the most miserable times in all of crypto, October was a good month. It was a positive month. Other than those three bear market years, 2014, 2018, and 2022, Bitcoin has put in double-digit gains in October. So where are you getting Rectober from? No. October's the month I've been waiting for. Stop spamming. We're not going to $200 ICP in 2024, 2025. Atom price prediction. Atom is currently below its 2022 bear market bottom, and it continues to drop because Atom, like I've been saying for years now, has terrible tokenomics. That is not a crypto that you should be buying. Not even a little bit. Now, things in the Cosmos ecosystem, I'm a lot more bullish on. Jasmine 2024.2, maybe, we'll see. Hello, Maple, $600 possible. I don't know Maple's price. Goodbye for Whiff and Popcat. Show us what indicators you're using. Give me a second on that. I'm not touching most meme coins right now. There's going to be a time when probably half of my crypto portfolio is in meme coins. Now is not that time. Maple's at $17. You're asking if it's going to 600? That's not happening. Now, Maple does look a lot stronger than a lot of other altcoins, but it's not going to $600. Not this year or next year. Maybe eventually. So what indicators am I using? I have stochastic RSI followed by MACD and followed by regular RSI. I have some moving averages here. I like to flip back and forth between a lot of these. So right now I have the 90, the 20, the 50, and the 200 period moving averages. The 9, excuse me. I have VWAP, which you can't see. That's a volume indicator. You can't see it on the daily chart, but if I went to the 5-minute chart, it would show up. And then I have a lot of other ones that I flow back and forth between. So Rocktober, rock and roll. PAL, bullish on PAL, but I don't have any price targets. So I'm not going to look at Inspect right now. DOT price prediction, not a new all-time high. Input on Aptos. What's up with Aptos? APT, $5.75. Not showing a ton of strength. Got to be careful with Aptos. I don't think it's going to put in a lower low. I mean, that's probably just a range, really. I do think it bottomed out again on August 5th, like a lot of other cryptos did. So maybe now's a good time. Could it get to a 2024 high above $19? It could. Yeah. Bear base bull for ALPH. I'm bullish on ALPH. Yeah, 3 E's instead of he in 2 E's. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Are you still holding your AOs from when you bought in August? Nope, I sold it at a loss. I'll get back in at some point. Your price predictions are through 2024 only. I'm only giving, so my price target videos that I made a series of, I've extended to 2026. I don't think 2025 is going to be a good year, but after rates bottom out, I'm going to be very bullish. Is Bonk worth investing at some point? And I don't have a price prediction for it. But let me look at the Bonk chart. Meme coins are they've been out of style for the last couple months. I clicked on Brett. So we'll see where we go from here. Bonk doesn't look good. Not yet. It's probably going to go lower. So there will be a time. Mr. Cuz is in the house. Let's see. Are all you people newborns? You're welcome, Mohammed. I'm not giving an entry on Whiff and Popcat. Solana or Sui in terms of DCA. They're both good. You know, they're both good. The Sui chart looks really strong right now, and Solana's close to a bottom that it's been, bottom that it's gone to the last several months. AXGT. I noticed that AXGT had a couple really good days. So I'm a little nervous. I've been wanting to reload on it. We'll see. AXGT. Unfortunately, I have a chart that it's priced in Ethereum. I wouldn't be surprised if AXGT dumped pretty hard the next few days, but possibly put in a higher low. which is bullish. So 50 basis point cut are more bearish for the medium long term. Probably. Hopefully this is an exception, but Nero has done 849% in the last 24 hours. Is this on a radar at all? That's insane. No, I didn't know that at all. So, all right, Ramon, you're done. Come back next time. I think Mint Layer is a good one to load, but you can't be spamming like that. Do you think alts will put new all-time highs in October, November? Not all alts. And I would not say October. So 50 basis points means the October rally will be shorter too. We'll see. Top 3 altcoins to accumulate now. Large caps. I've been saying large caps, you know. Let's wait for large caps to break out and then small caps will follow. So, you know, what are we saying about large caps here? I just don't know, man. There's so many options. And these top 3 questions. How about Aave? The Aave chart is one of the most bullish looking charts in all of crypto. It's just continuing to put in higher highs and higher lows. It's so clean. You know, it's already, last week, Aave put in a 2024 high. So, I don't know anything about LOL showing up in people's wallets. Does Ondo unlock scare you? Short term, sure, but at the proper time, Ondo should rip hard. Oh, DXY back under 101. DXY might be putting in a new 2024 low here. That's good. Pendle would be a good one too. Top 3. Can Chainlink reach all-time high? It's not going to. Buy Pendle and sit still. Learn when to sell. Sure. Calvin Hills thinks all of 2025 will be really good since it's the 4th year of the cycle. Oh, I know. I know there are plenty of people who think that 2025 is going to be a great year. I am very much not one of those people. I am quite convinced that 2025 is not going to be a good year. And guys, remember, people will bring up Calvin Hill a lot during my live streams. I don't pay attention to his live streams. Not that I don't like him or dislike him. I don't really have time to pay attention to what he says. There's been plenty of times that he's said something and I've disagreed with him and I've been proven right. So don't treat Calvin Hill like gospel. Just treat him as a resource. Oh, entry for Crow. Let's see. Yeah, Solana and Sui, I would accumulate both of those right now. Crow. Tau, I'll look at Tau in a second. Entry for Crow, honestly, right now looks like a pretty good time to enter Crow. It'll probably maybe go a little bit lower, like 75 cents or so. But Crow looks good right now. And then Tau, I said I was going to look at Tau. Oh, Tau. 286. Tau's just in a range. You know, maybe if it gets down to 259, that'll be a good entry. But it's just ranging right now. Gala and Near. Who do you think the best crypto analyst apart from you, of course? I'm not the best crypto analyst, not even close. I really like the blockchain backer. I like Crypto Crew University. Who else? Pentoshi, although he doesn't post very much. He's worth 9 figures. He's got other things to do. And then Emperor BTC, you can follow him on X. So Gala and Near. Yeah, Gala's, it's broken a downtrend and now it's ranging maybe 0.1526, a little bit lower than where it is right now. Yeah, Jay Burke, I've already given my thoughts on Warren and other senators calling for that. They're all Democrats, which means that they just want the economy to look better before the election so that people will be happier and want to, people vote based off of how their life is doing right now, how their life is going. I wouldn't touch Near yet. It probably did bottom out on August 5th, but it's like, I want to see it break through a downtrend. Yeah, no worries, Jay Burke. Cardano price, new 2021 high or 2024 high, above 70 cents. Do you think rate cuts will be a sell the news? It's not a buy the rumor yet. So I really don't have anything for you in terms of rate cuts. I'm just saying October is going to be a bullish month. I'm way behind on YouTube comments here. Hey, Alex, love your content. Thank you. Could you take a look at Turbo? Binance listing and probably Coinbase listing will occur. Guys, I know you've been waiting. The reason why I'm going to look at Turbo is because you've been waiting for so long. But I'm telling you, meme coins are not quite the play right now. So, Turbo. I hope it's flat at least. Up 20% in the last 24 hours. At least there's that. But I wouldn't be touching Turbo if it's up 20% in the last 24 hours. It is flat. That's something that I'm, has me hopeful, I guess, about Turbo. So, all right, first Near on Ethereum got listed on Binance today. Turbo got listed in Baby Doge. Okay. David, okay. I understand your frustrations with other commenters. There's always going to be new people around. So, hello, Alex. Did you see that you can buy meme coins on Caspa? I did not. All right, let me plow through some comments here. That's cool. Will there be adoption is the question. I don't know. All right, let Yoshida know if you need good investment picks. Please check the ETH Bitcoin chart and tell us when it's going to bottom. Benjamin Cohen saying it's going to collapse in alts shortly after. Benjamin Cohen is stuck in this 2019 mindset. If I don't have Bitcoin, I have Bitcoin ETH on here. So Bitcoin first. So, I mean, man, that's quite a run for Bitcoin ETH. My goodness. Why is my message deleted? I think there are certain words that I accidentally blocked out. So sorry about that. There's a difference between now and 2019 in that it's 2020, 2024 is post-halving, 2019 is before the halving. So Bitcoin ETH, it's the opposite. Where's it going to top out? I have no idea. Where do we have any historical confluence for where we are right now? I would assume so. Bitcoin dominant cycle top, I don't know. Maybe mid 60s. I talked about that earlier. But remember, the final move in Bitcoin dominance is usually a move where Bitcoin itself rallies very aggressively and then it peaks. So, maybe there's a trend line here that will eventually get broken with Bitcoin dominance. 70%, that seems a little high. Can you explain why the Fox doesn't show for HEEHEE? When I created it, I had no idea that I was actually going to launch it. And so I just grabbed a picture of Michael Jackson. But then to get listed on CoinGecko, I needed to change the picture. So that's why. All right, first neuron. Let's see. I need to plow through these YouTube comments. You people need to stop talking about all-time high prices like a target. Many coins will never see all-time highs again. I agree. After April 2025, you'd better be out. All right, David. I feel like I'm missing out holding Link. Stable vibes. Link's a slow mover. I've never been excited about Chainlink. Brett Hopium. All we need is a new all-time high for Brett or for Bitcoin, and Brett will shoot off like crazy. I have not sold a dime of my Brett. So, would you get in on alts now or wait for stochastic to go below 20 on daily? I mean, I don't know about 20 on daily below 20. It could bounce off of 20, but I would wait. Yeah, I'd wait for stochastic to go back down. Jupiter thoughts as a whole and moving forward. I mean, again, if we see a full-blown meme coin season, Jupiter's going to explode. Because the amount of transaction volume on Jupiter is going to be insane. Right now, still in a downtrend, but pretty flat. So Caspa 2024, new all-time high easily. I don't have a price target. Do you think people have bought up the rumor of the BP getting cut? It doesn't seem like this price action is buy the rumor type action. Thank you, Yoshida. These people would buy my coins on the way up, exit liquidity. Okay. Gala sucks. Pretty much. Thoughts on ZK Sync? Sorry, Dasso. I don't know enough about ZK Sync. Noble. Still bullish on Noble. But large caps first and then Noble. Good target for FET. I'm not going to look at that right now. I'm trying to plow through here. Caspa and Pendle, yeah. Yeah, exactly. To sell the news, they got to buy the rumor. Stay away from memes until mid-December. I'm with you on that. Turbo will pop mid-December. Any thoughts on Math Token? Polymath? I don't know enough about it. All right. CHS pulling out completely in 2024. I'll play around with meme coins in 2025. Should we sell AXGT or HODL? I'd sell. Well, listen, if you're just wanting to get in and out, you know, you're up a little bit, I would sell some because it's pumped a lot, but I want to be holding on for the most part with AXGT. Landwolf has bottomed, I think. So I have no problem DCAing. I think it's going to come back. What do you think about Bob on ICP? Increase the ICP burn rate to 10 trillion plus, making ICP temporary deflationary. Alex, I'm not familiar at all with that. That's really interesting. I'm going to have to look into that after this live stream. XRP price prediction. I don't know. I'm holding some XRP. I think it's going to, at some point, explode. Ondo will pop, but sell when you start to worry. Sure, yeah. All right, yeah, just buy HEEHEE 90 LUVB. I'm going to pin that. Can the alts hit their March high before Christmas? The total altcoin market cap, it can. I stopped out on profits on Jupiter and Pendle, about to trade it for Bitcoin. Okay. Good, you made profits. Thoughts on Songbird? Is it a meme coin? I don't know anything about Songbird. I'm out once Bitcoin's at 90,000. All right. Jupiter will run before April, then crash. Do the math. ETH sucks. HEEHEE bottom. I think it's already bottomed. It's a crazy month. Be patient. Possibility that Bitcoin drops 20 to 30% after rate cuts. It certainly can. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a dump after the rate cuts that made you absolutely terrified. That I wouldn't be surprised if the market makers wanted to shake you out, thinking that we were in catastrophe mode before October, which will be a bullish month. Alchemy Pay, I've used Alchemy Pay one time. I don't know enough about the crypto, about the tokenomics, but I liked using it. If you had to choose one long-term crypto other than Bitcoin, that's tough. Maybe Render, but we'll see. Maybe it would be one of those ISO 20022 coins. You know, forgive me. Maybe XRP. Maybe HBAR. All right, you're welcome. BlackRock just said that rate cuts will not be as deep as the markets expect. Yeah, they will not be as deep. They will be deeper. Who cares what BlackRock says? There's a difference between what BlackRock says and what they do. Okay, you always have to pay attention to that stuff with a filter. Please explain to why he changed the spelling in the Fox. I already explained about the Fox. No, I've given answers to both of those questions. I created it without any intention of launching it, and then I had to change some things. Okay. Thoughts about Rio this year? I could see Rio doing pretty well, or very well. I think RWA still got some life in it. I don't have a Rio chart on TradingView. I'm not going to look it up right now. I don't have a render price prediction. I mean, maybe a new all-time high for 2024. Is there even market makers for Bitcoin? Somebody can always control or manipulate the market in some way. Let's see. Is Crow good tokenomics? Keep asking Crow questions. Is thinking of getting in. Solid crypto with lots of upside potential. Let me look at Crow. I don't know their tokenomics. I don't think it's bad. I mean, I think it used to be bad, but it's not anymore. So, yeah, Jody, that's what it is. 3 E's. 9. The contract address is pinned. 90 LUVB. All right. ICP Bob, I'll check that out. All right, what am I looking up? Crypto.com or Crow or Kronos. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Crypto.com. All right, charts, supply. Please explain. Jody, I'm assuming you asked that question. You asked that question on TikTok, and I already explained it. If you missed that question, I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to explain to you a second time. And I just explained to you a brief explanation. So stop, please stop. Crypto.com's tokenomics aren't bad, if I didn't answer that already. Let's see. Pendle will stay in the ground. Stop losing family. Also buy HEEHEE. All right. Thank you, David. So you're saying we're going to dump hard and then go up mode only. No, don't put words in my mouth, SSN. I'm saying I could see that happening. Check out Flare. I have high hopes for it. It's never been on my radar. I'm not going to put it on my radar right now, but, you know, it's definitely possible. Yeah, guys, on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Why is October always so bullish? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is. I think there's some kind of seasonality to it because September is always either bad or flat month, not just for crypto, but for the NASDAQ and for the Dow. So maybe it has to do with the start of like the year, the school year, or the financial year. I don't know what you call it, financial year, but like there is a starting point, and maybe October is green because September is red. Maybe it's that simple. Yeah. How much easier can it be for you people? Okay, David, you're killing me, man. I agree with a lot of your comments, maybe all of your comments, but do you still believe 2024 is the top for Bitcoin? Yes, I do. Yep. XDC thoughts? I mean, it's the bronze or it's the copper to XRP's gold. I do like XDC. What do we say here? Has it broken any kind of downtrend or anything like that? Oh, man, that's a weird chart. That's a really weird chart. It's just flat. It was super flat. Well, here's something encouraging about XDC. Volume has picked up. Volume's picked up over the last couple months, a decent amount. So that would make me bullish. I mean, it's still in a downtrend. Sui, already talked about Sui. I'm bullish on Sui right now. I've been bullish on Sui for the last month or so, month and a half. Why do you not want to talk about meme coins? Why do you not listen to me? Like you ask questions about if you just listened, you would get answers to every questions before you ask them. Now is not the time for meme coins. How many times do I need to say that? And you're in every one of my live streams, man. Start STRK. I got nothing. Yeah, I don't know enough about it. Imagine when the run is over and only half the questions for you with memes being dead. Yeah. IMX down approximately 50% on almost all memes. I stopped being interested in memes in either July or August. And I flipped that switch really hard. And I sold a lot of them. I still have a fair amount. But I hope you guys were paying attention to that. I like IMX right now. I mean, I liked it already. You know, I talked about IMX being bullish right before it pumped really hard at the end of August. And now, you know, it put in a higher low. And now it seems to me like it's on its way back up to a higher high. We'll see about after the rate cuts, but I could see $1.20 being a bottom, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it wicked a little bit below there, maybe $1.16 or something. So, do you think staying in the market until May is a mistake? Yeah, I do. I mean, maybe meme coins would run until May, but can we look at the SUI ecosystem? I'm super bullish on Cetus. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll look at that eventually. October is green because the market believe it will be green. September is red because we believe it will be red and act accordingly. Maybe it's as simple as that. I mean, that first week of September was a pretty rough week, if you remember. And I think it was just, we sell in September, early September. You must be on the rag. What? All right, 99% of the financial class will go to zero. Do the research, buy what you're happy with. SUI will be a good coin to buy. All right. Bitcoin dominance bottom in 2024. Oh, 2024 would probably be in the 50s. Well, no, never mind. No. 40s. You know, maybe mid 40s. Do you have a running position in Bitcoin now? I'm not DCAing into Bitcoin. I have some Bitcoin. I'll always have some Bitcoin. Thank you, Samir. My lips are dry. I don't care. You know, some people you'll comment my lips are dry. Other people will comment, bro, it's annoying when you drink water. And whatever I do, it's a lose-lose, right? So somebody commented that it's annoying when I drink water. And I was like, screw you, man. But then I saw a different live stream where the person on the live stream kept drinking water, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty annoying. So, thought on Orca. I don't know anything about Orca. AVAX probably has not broken through its downtrend. So, let's see, 23.36. Oh, it was close the other day, but no, I wouldn't be touching this just yet. I want to see a break through its downtrend and then a retest. When it does break through, I think it's going to be very bullish. Tectum. I looked at Tectum's chart last week or a couple weeks ago, and I thought it looked pretty bullish. So I'm going to switch. I'm going to flip my screen for TikTok here. Let me see Tectum. Yeah. You can see higher high, higher low. Or would you call that an equal high? I would say higher high. Higher high, higher low. Equal high. Probably a higher low after stochastic bottoms out again. And so Tectum looks pretty good right now. I wouldn't be afraid to buy this. I know this is crazy, but have you heard anything about Pepe going to Rug? Someone made a video saying that. I highly doubt it. It's just now's the time to say that certain meme coins are going to Rug. I'm not I'm not bullish at all on Pepe right now, but I think there's enough belief in it that it'll make a comeback. Can I do that? Nah. I mean, it looks like, I don't know, there's something like that. I wouldn't be touching Pepe right now. Just block Jody. We'll see. Alex, how'd you explain 3 tier 1 exchanges, including Binance and KuCoin, listing Turbo for free on the same day? Oh, good question. I have no idea. No idea. If you know, if you find out, let me know. David have my picks already made. Okay. PNG chart, Pangolin. It's bottomed out. Where do we go from here? You see it. Oh man, I really like cryptos that get back down to this 236 retrace and then hold it. So what is that? That's if you see it at 21.6 cents, buy. Right now it's at 24.5 cents. It might be fine to buy right now. But Pangolin looks, it's bottomed out. Thank you, Woe. Layer 1s and Layer 2s. Hello, old fella. Stay away from memes till December. I like Aerodrome. Yeah, I like Aerodrome. Thoughts on Algo? I wouldn't be surprised if Algorand hasn't broken its downtrend yet. Algo. Yeah, not yet. I'm not excited about Algorand. Was August 5th the bottom? It probably was. But you know, maybe we have an uptrend that we could draw an uptrend line here. We'll see. I want to see if this puts in a lower low. If not, it's just still in a downtrend. Arrow still to $32? Absolutely not. I know that's frustrating. It's really frustrating for me. I'm sure that's disappointing. But I did make a video. I'm just going to have to pin this video on my YouTube channel. My price targets are toast. They are toast. For 2024, 2025, they're toast. Let's revisit this in 2026. Nero. I'm thinking I should have bought Nero. Are the ETFs buying or selling? Last week they were mostly buying. All right, Nero on ETH is the one. I am curious about this chart. Wow. Is this the one? I thought it went higher than 160 million. I thought whatever this is, this one's, I mean, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole right now. Let's see. I guess that's it. No, this one, Binance listed the OG dumped. I don't know. It's so confusing on Deck Screener. I just don't know which one's the one, you know? The chosen one. All right, Axelar. Axelar looks pretty good. That's a fantastic move. I like the move. I like the increase in volume. I like this chart. Now, oh man, what do we do here? Be careful with Axelar. It can move. It has a history here of moving very quickly. So don't get too greedy with Axelar. There's nothing. I'm just going to delete that the fib chart there. It's probably going to bottom out at some point here. Maybe I would draw a fib. You know what? Here's what we need to do with Axelar. This is the fib worth drawing. Probably something like that. So where's Axelar going to go? I'd be loading up on Axelar at 16.83 cents, the 382 fib. And if it got down to the 236 fib, 14.16 cents, I'd be backing the truck up. What are your expectations for Wednesday? It's this Wednesday. I tend to think that maybe there's going to be something that happens in response to the Fed cutting rates that's going to terrify us. But don't get shaken out. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. This doesn't happen. This is a once or twice in a decade kind of thing that happens. Rate cuts after the initial, after a big surge. So can I do something here? Yeah. All right. What is this? Echelon Prime looks pretty good right now. I would want to load up pretty soon on Echelon Prime. Wait for stochastic to bottom out on the daily. But I'm very interested in Prime. But as far as predictions, new 2024 high. Caspa will soon blow up. Yeah, still thinking we peak this year, yes. There's very few that will make the cut. Okay. What do you think Velodrome Finance will do this year? Oh, guys, I'm going to switch to subscriber only on TikTok real quick. If you want to stay in this live stream, head on over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. All right. Velodrome. I don't think I have it on. Oh, I do. All right, so I don't remember. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. This chart looks really good. I don't remember Velodrome's tokenomics, so I will say that. There's probably some fibs worth drawing here. Maybe not. Where did they do it? Where did the traders do it? I'm just going to delete that. I don't know. All I know is Velodrome's in an uptrend. It's been an uptrend since July. Barely. I put in an equal low on August 5th. Ever since then, it's just been up. It just looks good. Maybe it'll eventually put in a big cup here and then form a handle and then just shoot off. Why is everyone bullish on Caspa? Their market cap is $4 billion. How much higher can it possibly go? You know, my $1.07 price target is a $29 billion market cap. I'm not saying a 10x or a 100x for Caspa. I like it in terms of safety. That's what I would say. Do you think we start taking off September 18th? No. No, I think we take off in October. This is going to be an extremely volatile week. Whatever happens, it's going to be very volatile. Just don't get shaken out. Loop ring broken through the downtrend, but still looks pretty lame. I think the more I think about it, the more I think this is only going to pump after a new all-time high for Bitcoin. I already looked at Turbo. Thanks, David. Dual AXGT. I'm not going to look at dual. AXGT looks good. It'd be great if you can explain your theory about the crypto market topping out in 2026. All theories come from our brain, but it's the reasoning behind it that makes it a theory. I've talked so many times about that. So many times. It's like, all right. So let me zoom in on this rate history chart to 2020. Something like that. Is Landwolf ready to come back? I think it's bottomed out. And thank you, Crypto Marks. All right, so I think we're going to see a repeat of 2019, 2020 in some regards here. Not in every regard, because 2019 was before the halving year. 2024 is the halving year. We're post-halving. But what I'm waiting for is something similar to what happened in the COVID crash, to where rates bottom out. But if we don't have a black swan event, then it's going to take a lot longer for rates to bottom out, especially given how much higher rates are. So no black swan event. Remember what happened when rates bottomed out in 2020. M2 money supply shot up like crazy. So you can see it here. Let me zoom in again. M2 money supply shot off like crazy. Thank you for subscribing again. So, March of 2020, rates were at 0, and M2 shot off like crazy. Bitcoin went from $3,500 to $69,000. And so looking at the federal funds rate history here, what I would want to wait for to be ultra bullish would be something similar, where rates, maybe it's a black swan and they just lower rates to 0, or maybe we have a hard landing and they lower rates to 0, or maybe they just lower rates to 3% and it bottoms out there and we have a soft landing. Whatever the case, I'm going to be following the market, and whenever rates bottom out and then M2 shoots off like crazy, let's say Bitcoin's at $35,000 at that time. I think it could go well into six figures. But when? I think it's going to take at least a year to get down to a point where the rates would bottom out. At least a year. So that's my mindset there. I think we run 60 days starting November 10th. Starting November 10th? Okay. All right. API 3 chart. That's one that I've said that I was bullish on. $1.48, one of the few green ones. Ah, shoot. All right, so meeting resistance. So yeah, look, it broke through the downtrend, putting in pretty consistent lows, not going lower. There's your entry. If it goes to $1.26, I'd be buying. But when it broke through the downtrend, it entered into a range. That's all. So eventually, it'll start a new uptrend. Can Jupiter 10x from here? It can. Where have you been? Cody, I went out of town last Thursday. So I was gone on Thursday and Friday, and then I don't do much on the weekends. And then this morning I had a dentist appointment, and I was planning on going live after the dentist appointment, but they asked me if I wanted to get a filling immediately after my cleaning, which it wasn't scheduled or anything. They just were like, "Hey, we have an opening. You want to do it now?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And so I couldn't really talk. I was numb this morning, so that's why I'm live right now. Jupiter will hit an all-time high. Yeah, probably. All right, I have about like 3 more minutes left in this live stream. I got things to do. September is more than halfway over. Hallelujah. I love Flux and Rune, hoping for 7 to 10x. Rune, I have a lot of confidence in Thorchain. Man, the Dow Jones. Let me look at the Dow Jones real quick. Oh my goodness. Another all-time high today for the Dow. That wasn't even on my radar. Russell needs to break out. Come on, Russell 2000, man. Just 227 on IWM. That's all I'm asking. I'm a simple man. That's all I'm asking for. All right, what was I looking at? Yeah, Flux. Broken the downtrend. Now's a good time to buy Flux. All right, what are we doing, Flux? So it's at 56.43 cents. Wouldn't be surprised if it put in a new 2024 high. Could it double that? Because double would be a 6x. I don't think it's going to double that. Not for 2024. I have more confidence in Thorchain. Thanks for the explanation. The carry trade could also make that happen. Yeah, Gavin. Please have a look at LCX. Yeah, I already looked at LCX. 11 cents is the bottom. I've said that multiple times. So are you not doing morning TikTok lives on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings? Karen, I'm taking I think for the rest of this month, I'm taking Tuesdays and Thursdays off. I'm focusing on trading. Thank you, Ali. I'm focusing on trading to just gain more knowledge as a trader on those 2 days. And when things heat up again, I'll be back live regularly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, I'm going to be done. Thank you all for your time. I will be back Tuesday at 4 p.m. for a members-only live stream on YouTube. If you follow me on TikTok, you will at least be able to watch that. That's a feature just for now. But when things heat up again, it'll be members only, completely members only. All right, have a good one.